Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's installment of AIA Edition, the student news broadcast coming to you from the Art Institute in Atlanta. I'm your host, Jessica Smith, and this is News You Can Use. On this installment of AIA Edition, we'll be featuring our international culinary students and preparing delicious Middle Eastern cuisine. Then we'll feature an interview with Travis Mack, an illustration and design graduate in our alumni spotlight. And finally, some studying tips to help you through the crunch time of final exams. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Visit floodsmart.gov/listen.
Welcome back to the show. First up today, we'll be spotlighting our international culinary students on the 5th floor, where they've cooked us up a traditional Middle Eastern feast. So let's venture upstairs and see what Russ Matthew has cooked up for us.
My name is Russell Matthews. I'm a student at the International Culinary School at the Art Institute of Atlanta. Today we'll be making a Middle Eastern recipe, falafel with tarator bi tahini, which is a fava and garbanzo bean croquette with a tahini-based sauce. So let's begin. We have 6 ounces, 1 cup of fava beans which have been soaked overnight and then drained and peeled. We have a cup, which is about 6 ounces of garbanzo beans soaked overnight and then drained. And we have 1/2 cup, which is approximately 2 ounces of a quarter diced onion, which we're going to put in to our food processor. We also have 2 cloves of garlic, and all of that goes in. Now we actually want to process this to a coarse paste, so we're going to actually have to let this go for a bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yes, that's good. All right, this is the consistency that we want our paste. So we're going to take this, we're going to take our mixing bowl, we're going to move it right here. And we're just going to pull this straight into the bowl. We're going to take a 1/2 cup, which is about 1 ounce of finely chopped flat leaf parsley. We're going to mix that in. And we're going to also mix in 2 tablespoons of cilantro, also finely chopped. So that goes in. Okay. What we have here is we have 1/8 of a teaspoon of hot chili pepper. We also have a teaspoon of ground coriander and a teaspoon of ground cumin. These are going to be our spices mix. We're going to throw that right in. Make sure get all that in there. Okie doke. And because we actually want some leavening with this, we're going to throw in 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, also known as baking soda. There we go. Okie doke. Lastly, we're going to put in a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of black pepper. We're not going to put that away just yet. We're going to need to add that in just a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. We're going to mix all the spices, the cilantro, and the parsley together with the paste that we've made. And we're going to try and get it to a nice coarse consistency, just like that. Okay? Okay, now that we have our mixture all done, what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull out about a tablespoon worth of the mix, and we're going to roll it into a ball. Just going to roll it in our hands into a ball, just like that. Now it's going to be kind of loose, so you're going to actually probably want to squeeze gently. Don't crush it, but squeeze it gently until you get a ball just about like that. Okay? Now what you're going to want to do is gently take the palm of your hand and push downward. And what you want to do is make kind of a fat little patty. Now this should make approximately 20 to 30 individual patties. You'll want to go on, and you're going to have to let these sit for 30 minutes once they've been flattened out. So just put it here. As you can see, I've already made some up. So once those have set for 30 minutes, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take some hot oil and we're going to fry them in a frying pan. Now depending on the size of your pan, you may be able to get more, you may be able to get less into the pan. We're going to go with 5 right now. I think that's a good round number. Okay, this one looks like he's ready to come out. You see how he's nice and golden brown, a little crunchy around the outside. That's exactly what we want. So we're going to take him, we're going to let the oil drain off, and we're going to put him right here on some paper towels. At this point, now that our falafel is done, we're going to do the tarator di tahini, which is a tahini paste. It's tahini-based sauce, rather. About 2 tablespoons worth of tahini paste here. We're also going to add 2 cloves of garlic. And what we're going to do to thin this out, actually, is to add lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and water, alternating. And what we really want to achieve here is a nice, smooth consistency. Okay, so we add some lemon juice, let's add a little water. Okay, that looks like that's achieved the right consistency. Again, we want a nice loose consistency. We'll pull this off and take one of our ramekins and just go ahead and scrape this straight in. Okay. There we are. Beautiful. Okay. Now then, what we're going to do is we've got some chiffonaded romaine lettuce here with a nice little garnish. Going to place our falafel right on the bed like so. And then we take our sauce and just kind of put it around the dish, just like that. And there you go. That's falafel with tarator di tahini, a Middle Eastern dish from us.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews, for that wonderful falafel dish. Tune in next week on Video Cookbook when we'll be highlighting some Italian dishes. Now don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
As we get older, our chances of developing breast cancer increase. However, every year, more women continue to live meaningful lives because their breast cancer was discovered and treated early. Every woman deserves to be healthy, and a good way to make sure you don't have breast cancer is to have a mammogram every year. If you're over 40, call about a free mammogram. Do it for yourself and the people you love. Every woman counts, every year.
This week, we shine the alumni spotlight on Travis Mack, a recent graduate of the Art Institute's Illustration and Design program, with this interview from Sue Pemison.
My name is Travis Mack. I graduated fall of '07, and the degree I pursued is in illustration and design.
When other people ask you about your experience at the Art Institute of Atlanta, what do you tell them?
I tell them that is a lifetime experience, one to remember, with plenty of laughs, plenty of ups and downs. And I learned about not to procrastinate. I learned the meaning of sacrifice and hard work. I've made a lot of friends here, a lot of networking. This is truly an experience. You never know who or what will happen to you when you first walk through the doors here. But looking back 4 years later, I can truly say that I made every opportunity to take advantage of every situation here. So I don't miss it in the terms of classrooms and teachers, but there are memories that I've made.
Are you currently working in your field of study or taking on any freelance jobs?
Yes, I am. I'm currently working for a company named Cuckoo Bear Kids, where they specialize in children's decor, and also I'm working on a children's book with an author by the name of Betsy Church.
Did your education at the Art Institute prepare you for the kind of work you're doing now?
Yes, it did. It prepared me, for one, not to procrastinate, always to meet every single deadline, and it prepared for me to just work hard and to focus hard.
What is it like to be able to work in the field you enjoy?
It is a dream come true. This has been a long time in the making. All the all-nighters, staying up late, getting here early in the morning, it's truly made a difference, and it's truly worth it because now I'm pursuing my dreams.
What do you usually do on a normal work day?
A normal work day consists of working on websites, also doing catalog production, and if I'm working on personal work or freelance work, I'm usually up night painting or drawing. So a normal day for me starts early and ends late.
How did you feel when you finally graduated?
I felt like an obese man losing weight. I was happy. I mean, very ecstatic. My family was there with me. So it was truly probably the most memorable day of my life.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see myself more established as a full-time freelance artist, doing more children's book, doing more website design, more graphic design work. So in 5 years, I see myself more established doing what I love to do.
When did you start illustrating?
I started around the age of 3 or 4, just drawing, painting, anything that I could draw. Whatever left a mark, whether it be pencil, crayon, marker, spray paint, I painted with it, I drew with it. And when I came here, the only major close enough for me was animation, and then they offered the illustration and design program. And then from there I made the switch. So I've always had a passion and dedication to produce what I call beautiful art. So it's always been in me, and I just wanted to express it here, and hopefully that some students and even faculty could see the type of work that I'm capable of producing.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
For one, for starters, I would have come to more portfolio shows so I can see that the type of work that was coming out of here, and not only the work that is coming out of here, but to see the type of work that is out in the real world. But as far as requirements for me to get into portfolio, we just had to have good work with a design element. Whether it be a pencil drawing, you had to apply that pencil drawing towards something, whether it be a book design or a poster design, something. You had to take that, because no longer will you get hired just to have pretty pictures. You have to show that you're capable of doing design work as well. For all those who are here at the Art Institute, please work hard, don't procrastinate, and pursue every project as if it's your last.
Encouraging words from one of our former students. We wish Travis the best of luck in all of his future artistic endeavors. We'll be right back after these messages.
This is Jimmy Carter. I know the importance of being prepared for any emergency. Did you know that every 2 seconds in our country, someone needs blood? Now that's a real crisis. By becoming a regular blood donor with the American Red Cross, you can ensure that blood is available whenever and wherever it's needed. To donate blood, call 1-800-GIVE-LIFE or stop by your local Red Cross Blood Donor Center. Together, we can save a life.
Welcome back to the show. As you all know, it's that time of the quarter when final projects are due and exams are on the horizon. It's a hectic time for the students, so we at AIA Edition have come up with some helpful tips to ease the burden of these stressful times. First and foremost is being honest with yourself and your capabilities. Know your academic strengths and weaknesses. Ask yourself, what classes are easy for you, and what classes will you definitely need more help with? Don't be afraid to ask for outside help in your classes. Talk to your professors and fellow students in your class if you need help with anything. After assessing yourself, start planning your time accordingly. Every class has a syllabus detailing test days and project due dates. Plan your time wisely for studying outside of class. For every hour you spend in class, you should spend another hour studying outside of class. Always prepare good notes in class. Remember, they're only effective if you go back to review. On your projects, make sure to break them up into manageable segments. Some projects seem like a daunting task, but by setting smaller objectives within a time frame, you'll find it easier to track and manage your progress. For your exams, whether they're short answer, multiple choice, or easy questions, the best advice is to study. If you don't know the material, no other tips can help you. Read the directions carefully. Look over the entire exam before you begin so you have an understanding of what it entails. Read each question carefully and ask your teacher to clarify anything you don't understand. Answer the easiest questions first. It will take less time. If you are stuck on a question, skip it and come back to it later. Use your time wisely and finish your exam. Don't be afraid to use the available resources to help you through these times. Help is available in the Academic Support Center on the second floor for your studying needs. If you need help in regards to stress, pressure, or test-taking anxiety, consulting is available in the Student Affairs office on the first floor. If you are not able to stop by, you can call them at 770-689-4827.
Visit flexsmart.gov/listen.
That's all the time we have for this week's AIA Edition. We'd like to thank Russ Matthews and the International Culinary students. We always enjoy your work. We'd also like to thank Travis Mack for lending his time and expertise in his field to the students of AIA. I'm Jessica Smith. Good luck on your studies.
More of that. And two, arms good and tired, yeah?
A message from Allison. Be smart, be brave, what I'm really trying to say. Someone needs to take a peek at a part of which we rarely speak. What the heck? Just get your darn colon checked, okay?
Okay, that's the buzz. I'm out of here, people. You're great. Even you. Thank you.
You know, people are always asking me, why are you doing this? Why are you doing it? I don't think that's the real question. I think the real question is, how do I do it? You know, it takes a special kind of chap to do what I do on a daily basis. I've been around. I'm still here. I've been shot, stabbed, set ablaze, drowned, thrown down the stairs, kicked in the balls countless times. I can't tell you how much that sucks. That's the world we live in, you know, it's tough. I grew up without a mother, and that's hard. I mean, I killed her. It's still hard. So I thought I'd take you out to my old stomping grounds. Not really. Never been here before. Not the scene of the crime. Not yet, anyway. Oh, look at these two. Jackpot. Tell you what, it's like clockwork with these nine. 20 minutes, she'll be looking for the river for a skinny dip, and he'll be roasting his wiener, and the wing's waiting for her to get back. I mean, how am I not gonna kill these people, really? It's like throwing pie in some chop-slop's face and telling him not to lick it off. I mean, he's gonna lick it off. Slice and dice. Should've put it on vibrate. Amateur hour. Who's up for the pub? You know, most people think of me as just a one-trick pony, but I don't think that's so true, really. Take this accent, for instance. It's not real, dude, but it entertains me. You know, much like this piano here. I dabble. I do other things. I watch movies. I work out from time to time, trying to stay in shape. At least I think so. I build model ships. Pretty good at that. But if I don't keep myself busy, I'll just go insane. You know, if it was up to me, I'd probably kill horny teenagers 365 days a year. But that's in a perfect world. Unfortunately, we have a season, and now we're in the off season. It's really potluck. So I have to have an off-season job to keep me occupied. Hello, ma'am. My name is Mason. I'm here to talk about your kitchenware. May I come in for a while?
I guess.
Safety first. Now, to start out with a bang, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to our deluxe blade. Cuts through bone like butter.
I'll take it.
So as you can see, I mean, I'm a pretty normal guy. Live a pretty normal life. You know, I try to look at every day as a new day. Well, you know, just do what I want, really. As long as I get some killing done. Oh, shit.